looking for my Mustang here. I forgot where I parked it. I think it's in this row. Yeah, there it is right there. Okay, here she is, just where I left her. Hopefully she starts. Let me check the tire pressure here around the corner. As always, looks good. The door's unlocked. That's a good thing. I mean, the battery is still good. Excellent. All right, here we go. Well, I don't know how well you can see me, but I am sitting in the parking garage here at work. I've still got my Mustang, of course. I'm sitting in it. Or I've still got my 96, I should say. I've got 2 Mustangs now, which is kind of crazy. You know, I'm not a Mustang guy. I mean, even though I've had 3 Mustangs total in my life so far. I had a 97 at first, then I've got this 96. And then, as you know, 3 weeks ago, I bought my 2012. So I've got 2 of them right now, my 2012 and this 96. And I need to get rid of this 96. It's been 3 weeks since I've had that 2012, and I have not gotten rid of this car yet, just simply because things have been so busy. And yeah, it's just been kind of crazy, but I need to get rid of this thing. This is where I've been keeping my 96. I don't keep it at home just simply because I don't want to leave it out, and there's not necessarily, you know, any really good places to park it at home. I mean, the parking is very limited. And here, at least, you know, you get the parking garage, keep the car out of the sun. It's like, as I've said before, I mean, San Diego sun is so brutal. And I mean, this car, the paint on this car is gone anyway. I don't even know why I'm trying to keep it out of the sun, but you know, I've got a soft spot in my heart for this car. It's, you know, I've grown to, you know, I've bonded with this car. It's part of me, and I just, you know, I don't want to abuse it. So yeah, I'm keeping the car here at work, which is actually kind of nice. And it's also kind of bad because, you know, I've got to keep the car running, and also I've got to keep the car moving. Simply because parked at the parking garage here, I know security's probably looking at this car going, what the hell is this car doing? I'm just basically driving it once every few days just to keep it running and keep everything lubed up. But I need to also keep it moving so security isn't on my case about getting it towed. I mean, they have no idea this car is mine. I mean, there's nothing, I've not registered this car with my company. I mean, they have no idea. So if they want to tow this thing, they could, and I'd have no idea. And one day I come out here and it's gone, I just have to go over to security and they can tell me where they towed it to. But anyway, I got to keep this car moving, and today I'm just going to take it for one of my, started right up, no problem. So I've got to take it for a quick drive to keep things lubed up, and also I'll bring it back here to the same parking garage. Man, this car is so different than my 2012. Actually, the clutch in this car is, I like this clutch better. It's been a few days since I've driven this car. I have not driven this car that much at all for the past few weeks. I'll tell you what, man, she starts right up, no problems. This is good. So yeah, I don't really want to get rid of this car. If I had garage space, I'd keep this thing. Yeah, she's running great. This is really good. So we're gonna, I don't know, just drive around here for maybe about 20 minutes or so just to keep things lubed up. Yeah, let's, gotta get this car moved. I know I'm probably pissing people off by having this car parked here for more than 2 days in the same spot, but yep, we're moving, we're going. Man, this is a blast from the past, totally. Wow. It's funny because I'm not even used to this car anymore. I mean, this used to be the car that I was used to. It used to be my car, and I used to know this. I used to know the feeling of this car and everything about it. You know, its quirks, all its problems, its strong points. But not driving it very often and comparing it with my 2012, this thing feels weird. Okay, we have reached the dead end here. Let's come around, U-turn around here, and back the other way, back to work. back into the parking garage. Ooh, there's a spot right there. Well, that was easy. Normally what happens here at work is everybody tends to park in the same spot every day. So the people that were probably complaining about my car downstairs for the past couple days, that's done. So they think the car's gone and there's no issues. But these people here, it'll be a couple days before they start complaining, but until then, I'll just have to move it again. Oh man, back in the Mustang. Time to move the car again. This is getting to be a pain in the butt, actually. Having to come out here to the parking garage and move this car every couple days. It's not very convenient. This parking garage is just tight. We are on our way. So today I was actually hoping to take this thing to get smogged, but things are really nuts at work right now, and I've got a lot I need to do by the end of the day, so it's not going to happen. I need to get it smogged, get the smog check. Hopefully it passes smog, then I can officially get rid of it. And if it passes, I can sell it. I'll actually make some money on it. And if it doesn't pass, screw it, I'm going to donate it. So, not happening today. It's going to have to wait till next week. Monday's a holiday, actually, so yeah. Just going to have to wait a little bit longer to get rid of this thing. Oh well. Alright, back in the parking garage again, and let's see if we can find a spot. It's got to be a different spot this time. Got to be something good. There's a spot right there, but that's a prime spot up here in the first level. It's not good. There's another spot right there, which is kind of prime. It's right at the end, and there's another, which is not good at all. Boy, that same spot that I was in before is open. I'll take this one this time. I won't take the end. I'll take this one, not to be a douche. And there it is. Until next week, we'll do this again. Alright, back in the parking garage to move my car. This always makes me nervous because I always wonder if it's going to start or not. But, oh well, we'll see. Alright, here she is. She's getting a little bit dusty. It's been a couple days. This tire looks good. Always got to check that because that tire's got a slow leak in it. But otherwise, the car looks pretty good. Looking a little bit dusty. Battery's still good. That's a good thing. So today's plan of action was to actually get gas in this thing. I've got a little bit over a quarter tank left, but screw it. I don't really feel like putting gas in it today, so I think we're just going to go for a little cruise. And actually, I didn't record it, but today she started a little bit slow, a little bit sluggish. Here we go. We are off. Get some heat. I'm cold in here. Moving this car every few days is starting to become a little bit of a chore, and it just reaffirms the fact that I need to get rid of this thing. It's becoming a pain in the butt. One thing I've noticed after this drive, it smells like a burning car, that's for sure. Man. It's not like I'm driving it really hard, but geez, Pete. Something smells like it's burning. Alright, well, I think I'm going to drive the Mustang home tonight. So I need to drive it, and I also need to put gas in it. So figured might as well just take it home. And also, it's supposed to rain tomorrow, at least a little bit in the morning, and I'd rather not drive my 2012 just simply because I just washed it. Jeez, that shifter's got such a long throw to it. Doing it old school. Red light runner. Another thing that I need to do, that I don't want to do, but I'm going to have to do, is to wash this car. If I want to sell it, if I want to get any sort of a decent price for it, it's going to have to happen. So I can't wash the car at home in my own driveway since I don't have a driveway. So that means I need to take it to a coin-operated wash, or I need to take it to one of the local places where I normally go, which is kind of expensive. 25 bucks for a wash. They do a really good job, but it's 25 bucks. And again, I don't want to spend any money on this car. It's so hard for me not to rip through the gears from every stoplight, but I need to take it easy. Okay, I knew I shouldn't have drove my Mustang last night. It rained overnight, and this car's got bald tires. This should be fun. This is gonna be fun. Bald tires. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking last night to drive this car home. This is gonna be sketchy as hell. Bald tires in the rain. Yeah. The only good thing about all that rain last night is that it washed all the dust off this car, which is exactly what I needed. It's not exactly a car wash, but it definitely helped. So now when I leave it parked at work, it doesn't look like it's been sitting there for 3 months. See? Thinking. Alright, on my way to get gas. Do not want to put gas in this thing. I don't want to spend any money. Here we are at the gas station. It's a necessary expense. All right, well that was $25. $25.33. Damn. That is probably, I should say definitely, the last time I'm going to put gas in this car. I'm not going to drive it very much from this point forward, though I do need to drive it every few days. I just need to get rid of it. That is the goal. All right, turn it off. Shimmy! Wow, check that out. Jeez, let's see if we can find a stealthy spot. You know, I could park right next to my other Mustang there, but that's a prime spot. I don't want to take up the prime spot. That's not a good thing. This looks good. Good. Done and done. This damn seatbelt. All right, now let's see if she stays there for no problems. All right, today's the big day. Smog check. Is she gonna pass or not? We will see. So this is actually kind of a big deal. If the car doesn't pass smog, then options are going to be really limited. I mean, I'm pretty much going to just have to give this car away. Auto smog like a mofo. Auto smog. This is it. All right. Well, that was a little bit of a surprise. She passed. She passed. That is freaking awesome. Actually, I shouldn't be surprised. I mean, this car's always been solid. It's always been running good. There's been no issues with it. So, yeah, that's totally cool. That means this car is now officially for sale. I can sell this thing. I don't have to give it away. Feels good. Now I can actually think about the process of selling this thing and how I'm going to do that. So, that is next. Let's find out how hard it is to sell a car with a broken odometer in California. Well, come to find out, it's not so hard to sell a car with a broken odometer in California. That's cool. All I need to do is check the box under the title that says the miles on the odometer are not accurate, and then I just need to disclose that on the bill of sale, and I'm good to go. So, I guess that means I'm going to drive the Mustang home tonight. Or the 96, I should say. There's my 2012 right there. You can probably see it. Man, this car stinks. It passes emissions though, so what can you do? Driving home in my Mustang. I would like to say though, really quick, that I've got everything I need to sell this car. I've got my title, I have got my past emissions test paperwork, which is a good thing. And the only thing that I don't have is a bill of sale, but I could quickly whip up one of those. I just need to still figure out how I'm going to do it, how I'm going to sell it, where I'm going to list it. I think I'm going to try it work first. We have a pretty decent bulletin board. It's a large company, and I think if I list it there, it'll be, I don't know. I mean, I don't even know what to expect. So I don't think I'm going to use pics of a clean car as part of my listing. I'm going to keep it real. Show the dirty pics. Show the dusty pics, show the pics where the paint is fading. I don't want to have any surprises when somebody comes to look at this car. So the last thing I want is people wasting my time. I don't want to waste anybody else's time. So I'm just going to keep it real, keep it honest, and hopefully this thing goes quick. This week, definitely. Definitely. Beautiful morning for a car wash, don't you think? I think so. Well, you know what they say, a clean car is a sold car, so let's do this. Well, that was another 30 bucks. 25 bucks or 24 bucks for the wash with tip for the guys. Did a pretty good job, cleaned up this car, and I think she's ready to go. Let's sell this thing. Always feels good to drive a clean car. I don't know if it's just me, but cars always seem to run better when they're